James, what can you say about the job that Pat did for you tonight, for the team tonight?
Tonight, he do it every game. That's the reason why we're, in the position that we are in. He brings it every game. Whether his shot is falling or not, he brings that intensity, that dog that we need. And tonight, he just, he made shots. He was aggressive. He rebounded the ball at a high level, which he's been doing lately. I mean, he was just Pat tonight.
Patrick, can you talk a little bit about that Steven Adams pick? It seems like that was one of those send a message plays, but you didn't get the message. You took it up another notch. And you and the team seemed to take it up another notch after that play.
No, it was a legal screen, good screen. Not worried about that, man. We're just trying to focus on doing the right things, and I've been hit with many screens before, so on to the next play.
Pat, during that third quarter, it was a pretty tight game, and you guys were able to go off. You had a couple threes, and at one point you kind of faced the crowd, and standing ovation for you. What's that feeling when it's home playoff game? You fought your whole career for this in some ways, and you know that this crowd, this arena, appreciates everything you bring to this game.
I mean, first off, none of that happened if the team doesn't iron on James, of course. He sees so many bodies every night and so many double teams, and he's been phenomenal throughout the whole year about making the right play, and he just made the right play. It was just up to me to step up and make a shot. But the city of Houston has been great for me since I've been here. Since we've been here, we tried to start the whole playoff thing and try to keep it going.
James, Coach D'Antoni talked about your basketball IQ. You realized that after a minute the outside shot wasn't falling, but there was a layup line, and they were quickly giving you everything you could get inside. Just kind of talk about being heady and understanding and playing off of what they gave you and taking advantage of it.
Just being basketball savvy, as a point guard, I just try to find ways to, exploit the defense. And, they were switching with the big, and, that means they were taking our three-pointers away. So I just tried to get to the basket. I think I missed my first 6 or 7 shots or whatever, but I knew that wasn't going to go on for long, and so I just continue to, stay with it. Just got out here, continue to, told me to continue to stay with it, continue to be aggressive, and I made some shots, but I just try to make the right play, man. Every game, that's my mindset: getting these guys shots and making sure everybody's in a good rhythm.
You two have been here longer than any other player. What's the relationship been like between you as you've gone on over the years?
Man, we've grown. I mean, we've been through a lot of ups and a lot of downs. We came in together, basically not knowing anything. 2 roles that we were trying to, figure out. And now we're comfortable. We know what to do. We know how to play, with each other. We've had, different coaching changes, different players or whatnot, but no matter what, we're going to continue to work. And you put, some really good pieces around us, and, we're going to figure it out.
I'd say to piggyback from that, we like brothers, man. Now we are brothers, not like we argue. We get into it all the time, but it's all love, and we try to do it for the best of each other because we want to see each other be great. And just me watching him and how hard he works on this game, me learning things from him from the offensive standpoint, and just helping my IQ in the game of basketball has been phenomenal since I've been here. So, like you said, we've been here since this whole playoff run, and we want to keep it going.
James, y'all been looking forward to the playoffs for so long. It seems like how nice was it to not only come out with the win, but such a resounding victory in your playoff debut for the season?
It was a good game for us. We didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but we did a lot of really good things, especially defensively. So it's only one game. We stay at even keel and prepare and take that momentum in the game too. Watch film, figure out things that we can do better, things that we weren't great at, and be ready for game 2.
Pat, you've talked about to defend Westbrook. It's a team thing, and obviously it's just one game. But he was 6 of 23 and 9 turnovers. Really never seemed to take over like he has at times, even playing you guys. What were you able to do? What did the team do so well in being able to contain him tonight?
I don't think it was individual at all. I think it was, like you said, it was a team effort. We just try to show him a lot of bodies, try to make it as tough as possible on him. We understand that, he's one of the, most explosive guards in this league, and, can't one person guard him, of course, we understand it. But, just try to make it tough on him, try to make him shoot a lot of contested threes. And tonight, I guess we got lucky.
James, a lot has been made of this team's ability to shoot three-pointers, and rightfully so, but you guys were plus 24 on points in the paint tonight. Does that showcase the versatility you guys have offensively and how well you guys can play on that side of the ball even when three-pointers aren't falling?
For sure. We've had numerous of games where we didn't shoot the ball well, and we got to find other ways to win. we kept preaching that we're not going to shoot the ball well all the time. So we got to find other ways to win defensively. And we just got to figure it out. So tonight was a game. Defensively, we played really, really well. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we got into the paint, and we finished. So next game we might shoot the ball even better. Who knows? But as long as we hang our hats on defense and making sure we're locked in and we the game plan, offensively it doesn't really matter.
There's been a lot of talk outside the game about the MVP race, and what does it mean for you guys in a game like this to come out as a team
We don't
and
really
just
care about
excel
the
the way?
MVP race. Honestly, we don't care. It's game 1 of the playoffs. Good win for us. Prepare for game 2. The MVP race is over with.